Now let us talk about the classification of algae. There are three major criteria for classifying the algae. First is the algae can be classified based on the habitat, that is the place of occurrence. Next is the thallus structure. The algae can also be classified based on their thallus structure. Now the commonly used and most popular criteria of classifying algae is the pigments, that is color of the thallus. Now depending on the habitat or the place of occurrence, the algae can be classified as the freshwater algae, that is algae growing in freshwater. Then marine algae, that is algae growing in ocean water. Then planktonic algae, that is algae living in surface film of either freshwater or marine water. Then terrestrial algae, that is algae growing in moist terrestrial environments such as the moist soil, wet bark of the trees, on moist rocks, etc. Now the epiphytic algae are the algae which grow on the surface of other plants. For example, the algae growing on the wet barks of the trees in rainy season. Now the endophytic algae are the algae which live inside the bodies of other organisms. You might have heard the example of the blue-green algae, that is Anabaena azulea, which lives inside the air cavities in the aquatic fern, that is Azolla. Now the Anabaena living in air cavities in the fern Azolla fixes atmospheric nitrogen. That's why the Azolla is also used as the biofertilizer. Now the next is the endozoic algae, that is algae growing inside the animal tissues. Now the lichenized algae, as we discussed earlier, are the algae which take part in formation of the lichens. Now the halophytic algae means the algae which grow in extreme saline water, or the saline water which has very high concentration of the salts. Now the next criteria for classifying the algae is the thallus structure, that is form of the thallus. So depending on the thallus structure, the algae can be classified as the unicellular algae or multicellular algae. Further, the unicellular forms may be the motile or non-motile. In the multicellular forms, the alga may be filamentous, colonial, heterotrichous, siphonaceous or parenchymatous. So here I have illustrated the range of thallus algae with the help of photographs. So the thallus may be unicellular, that is single celled, as in case of the algae chlorella, which is a green algae. Now the thallus may be filamentous, as in case of the green algae, that is Spirogyra. Or it may be a colony, as in case of the alga volvox. The thallus may be siphonaceous, as in case of the algae Vaucheria. Siphonaceous meaning hollow inside. Siphonaceous meaning hollow inside without having the internal septa. The next example of the thallus is the heterotrichous thallus, which means having two systems, that is the creeping system and erect system. So thallus shows differentiation of the two systems, the creeping system and the vertical system. Now thallus may be parenchymatous, as in case of the green algae Ulva. Here you can see the thallus is simply a parenchyma sheet. Now the next criteria for classifying the algae is the pigments, that is color of the thallus. So depending on the pigments or the color, the algae can be classified as the green algae because they appear green in color. Now the next group is the blue-green algae because they appear blue-green in color. The well-known example is the nostoc. So these are the free nostoc filaments and these are the visible nostoc colonies. Actually, number of such nostoc filaments, they are trapped in the gelatinous matrix of these nostoc balls. Now the next group is the red algae because the color of the algae is red. Next is the brown algae because the color of the thallus is brown. So classification based on the pigments is the commonly employed criteria for classifying the algae. So you can easily recognize the different types of algae based on their color. Now the scientific names for the common groups in algae. The blue-green algae are also known as the cyanophyceae. The green algae, they are known as the chlorophyceae. Yellow-green algae, they are known as the xanthophyceae. Brown algae are known as the phaeophyceae, and red algae are known as the rhodophyceae.